Are you looking for the best outdoor security cameras? In this video we will look at some of the best outdoor security cameras on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Arlo Pro 4 Battery. Crystal clear footage day or night, speedy load times for the live feed, and a smart notification system make the Arlo Pro for our favorite outdoor security camera. It connects directly to Wi-Fi, has a wide 160-degree field of view, and records at up to 2K resolution with HDR. Your feed won't look blown out when there's a light source in the frame. There's also a choice of color night vision or spotlight, which uses an integrated light to illuminate the scene. Two-way audio is clear and relatively lag-free, and there's a built-in siren. Over months of testing, it has proven to be a consistent and reliable performer. Arlo claims up to 6 months of battery life, but this depends entirely on how busy it is. Mine needed a charge after less than 3 months. It has an easy-to-use app, and the camera filters motion alerts by people, animals, vehicles, and packages. The notification system is swift and accurate, offering animated previews and screenshots with highlighted subjects that are easy to read even on a smartwatch screen. The catch: you need an Arlo Secure plan, $5 per month for a single camera, to make the most of these features, and it also gets you 30 days of cloud video history. Number 2. TP-Link Tapo C8W. If you'd rather avoid cloud services, consider the impressive Tapo C8W system. You get 2 cameras with a small hub that plugs into your router via Ethernet, and it takes microSD cards up to 256 GB, sold separately. Video resolution goes up to 2K, and the footage is crisp and detailed. I was especially impressed by the nighttime performance. Testing on a long dark side passage, where most cameras fail to penetrate to the gate at the end, the Tapo picked out every detail. The starlight sensor enables color night vision, and there are 2 built-in spotlights. The Tapo app has a wealth of options, including privacy zones, sensitivity sliders, scheduling, privacy mode, and smart detection for people, pets, and vehicles. This works well, but I got a few false positives in stormy weather. When my cat jumped up to climb the fence right next to the camera, it kept flagging him as a person. There is a siren, and the two-way audio is possible, though it often sounds distorted. Thankfully, the live feed and playback videos are consistently quick to load on my iPhone and on my Nest Hub. Maximum TP-Link optimistically says you can expect up to 6 months of battery life. Mine are at 70 and 51% after 27 days. Since you get all these features without a subscription, this is our top pick if you want to keep things local. If you do need cloud storage, Tapo Care costs $7 per month for 2 cameras. Number 3. Wyze Outdoor V2 Battery. Bargains are a big part of the Wyze brand, and the Wyze Outdoor is no different. It records video in full HD with a 110-degree field of view and comes with a base station that plugs into your router for setup but can connect wirelessly thereafter. This base station takes a microSD card, not included, for local video recording, and I strongly recommend utilizing this. Otherwise, there's a 12-second limit for video clips and a 5-minute cooldown in between motion events if you store everything in the cloud, accessible for 14 days. If you prefer the cloud, you can pay $24 per year for unlimited video length and no cooldowns, along with other perks like person detection. The stated battery life is between 3 and 6 months, but mine needed a charge before it reached 3. I like that you can schedule recording times and customize the camera's detection zone. And because you can also add a microSD card to the camera's base, a nifty travel mode lets you take the cam with you without needing to connect to the base station or Wi-Fi, great if you want to monitor your hotel room on a trip. Unfortunately, the video quality overall doesn't match up to more expensive cameras. The low frame rate gives footage a choppy feel, there's no HDR, and night vision is only possible. There is two-way audio, but lags make conversations awkward. The live feed and recorded videos are slow to load too. Number 4. Defender Guard Pro. The Defender Guard Pro 7/10 wired recommends ticks most boxes. It's affordable, delivers 2K video, two-way audio, and local storage via an included microSD card. Plus, there's a spotlight and siren. Videos are clear and detailed, and there's a 16x digital zoom. The main weakness is that bright lights can blow out areas of the picture, especially if you use the color night vision, but image quality is generally impressive for the price. Alerts came through swiftly, and the app was consistently quick to load during my testing. What elevates this camera above similarly priced options is the human detection. You can set motion zones and adjust sensitivity on most security cameras, but you still get a lot of false positives. Human detection limits your notifications to people, and it works well on the Defender Guard Pro. This camera is also a solid choice if you want video stored locally, nothing goes to the cloud, and there is no need for a subscription. The big downside: it's not battery powered. The camera is IP67 rated, but the power cable isn't waterproof, so you will likely need to drill a hole to run it into your house, limiting your placement options. You can plug into an outlet or use the PO (Power over Ethernet) connection. The setup was glitchy, and the camera only supports the 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi band, so things will run more smoothly if you ensure the Wi-Fi network you're using for setup is on the 2.4 GHz band. There's no Alexa, Google Assistant, or HomeKit support. Number 5. Google Nest Cam Battery Outdoor. The Nest Camera Outdoor works best for anyone with Google Assistant running the show in the home. It's battery-powered and easy enough for renters to install, with a simple mounting plate and a proprietary magnetic mount that makes it easy to customize the angle. The 130-degree field of view encompassed my driveway, front door, and most of my front yard. It captures sharp 1080p video with HDR and night vision, and it has a clear speaker and microphone. The alerts are seamless, and the motion detector was accurate and sensitive enough to tell that the slight whisk of a passing ponytail was a person. You need a Google account and the Google Home app to use it. You don't need the $6 per month Nest Aware subscription, but most people buying Google devices are probably not afraid of storing data on the cloud or of machine learning. It's worth it to have features like the camera's ability to learn faces and 60-day event history, and even more so if you're bundling it with your Nest doorbell. The battery needs charging after a little more than a month. Number 6. Logitech Circle View. There are some big caveats to this Logitech security camera. First, it has a permanently attached 10-foot power cord that's not weatherproof, so you'll need to be careful when you route it to an indoor outlet. It also requires a HomeKit hub, such as HomePod Mini, Apple TV, or iPad, and while you can record 10 days of video events to your iCloud account, it's only worthwhile if you cough up for an iCloud storage plan. There's also zero compatibility with Android, so it might be useless for anyone in the household without an Apple gadget. If none of that phases you, then it's a solid outdoor camera for privacy-minded folks. It doesn't have a separate app of its own. Instead, you add it directly in Apple's Home app by scanning a QR code. It captures full HD video and boasts an extremely wide 180-degree field of view, though there's a bit of a fisheye effect here. The lack of HDR also means areas are sometimes too dark or blown out. There's motion detection, two-way audio, and decent night vision, and you can ask Siri to display the live feed, which loads quickly. The camera can differentiate between people, animals, or vehicles, and rich notifications let you play video clips right from your iPhone's lock screen. Number 7. Ezviz C8W Pro. You may need several security cameras to cover an area, but the Ezviz C8W Pro offers an alternative solution. It can pan 340 degrees horizontally and tilt 80 degrees vertically. It has an IP65 rating, so it can handle bad weather, but you have to run a cable to a power outlet as it's not battery powered. The C8W Pro is an imposing sphere-shaped camera that connects via Wi-Fi or Ethernet, and the versatile L-shaped bracket lets you attach it to an overhanging portion of the roof or to a wall. Screw open the panel to utilize the microSD card slot for cards up to 256 GB in size, sold separately, enabling you to keep recordings local. The Ezviz app is a little clunky but loads the end-to-end encrypted feed quickly. The video resolution is 2K and captures plenty of detail. The on-device person detection is consistently accurate. There's two-way audio, though it can sound quite distorted. The black and white night vision is crisp, and it switches on two spotlights for color footage when it detects motion. Sadly, there's no HDR, so it struggles with mixed lighting. Cloud storage is optional but pricey, starting at $6 per month for a single camera for just 7 days of video. Annoyingly, you must fix the camera position back on the view you want when you're done panning around, but you can save several preset locations as shortcuts. It can also track moving subjects and will return to the last used preset when the subject moves out of frame. If 1080p footage is enough for you, we also tested and liked the cheaper C8C, $60, though it lacks automatic person tracking.